Breaking news: the 36 governors dragged to court over life pension for ex-governors. So this is what happens in Nigeria. They do things that suit them in every way humanly speaking possible. All the governors do, to a large extent, is not for the good of the people who apparently has given them the mandate to serve. When they get there, they create laws and implement things that will favor them. Do you know what pensions are? These are for our fathers and mothers who have served the government, their state, or work in an establishment for a period, a very good period of time. And while they were working, some amount of money was being set aside or put together by the government and all, only for them to come out of work and they finished, they've served with their youthful years and all that. The money is nowhere to be found because some governor or one person decides to use the money to throw party in Dubai, buy a nice car for their girlfriend, or do whatever. I'm just painting the picture, but they do worse with the money of the people who has entrusted them with this opportunity. Now the governors wants to implement life pension for themselves. And you can know what this life pension is turning into. It's in millions, by the way. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project has filed a suit against the 36 governors over their failure to redirect public funds budgeted to pay ex-governors undeserved life pensions to pay their counterpart funds that will allow poor children to enjoy access to quality basic education in their states. Instead, they are putting this money for themselves and how they can continue with all that they've gone through to continue to spend this money just for themselves. Over 40 billion has been reportedly paid to 47 former governors from 21 of the 36 states in pension. 47 billion, okay? Billion, over 47 billion, okay? Just for a period of what? Okay, this is what is happening to just 21, 47 former governors from 21 of the 36 states. Remember, they were once 21 states and all that, okay? State pension and provision for housing, their staffs, motor vehicle replacement between 3 to 4 years. However, several states have reportedly failed to pay their counterpart funds associate with 51 billion matching grant marked by the Universal Basic Education Commission for basic education in the country. ASU has since been on strike, and all they need is less than this money the governors are setting aside for themselves. No care for the education of the youths and children or people of Nigeria, but rather bringing about more laws and implementing things that will suit them and give them more buoyancy and more legitimate ground in government to continue to collect money that belongs to the public fund, that belongs to the people. So when you look at it, let's look at it very critically, carefully, well. Who do we blame? Is it us, the electorate, that, to a large extent, we really have no people, we really have no voice to speak? Once they're in office, they determine what happened? I tell you, the answer is no. We blame those we have put in offices. And when they get there, the greed take the best of them, such that they get there, they begin to implement laws and things that suit them, irrespective of what Nigerians are or whatever is going on with Nigerians. They can't be bothered. When they get there, the first and foremost is me, myself, and I. That's the first and foremost. Me, myself, and I. When they get there, they begin to implement laws and put things that suit them and them and them and them alone. ASU has since been on strike. With all of them that are campaigning, we know those that can successfully pay ASU, just give this money and say, you know what, I want to show that I'm a philanthropist. I want to show that I value education. I'm talking about, they have this money. That's what I'm driving at. This money is there. Okay, but guess what? No, the money is there. Is no. One person. I mean, people from those that are intending to rule Nigeria. One person have the money to clear Nigerians' debt, so much so that the country is not owing anybody. But no, because human beings generally are insatiable. The more you try to please the person, if you like, give them your head. They will say, it's only your head you give. What about your legs? Give them all of you. They'll say, I still not enough. I don't think you are black. I would have preferred white. Do you get what I mean? So it doesn't matter what you do. It seemingly doesn't really matter what you do. And so the best thing for us to do at this point in time is to be very critical, to be very, very cautious of who we put in office. It will go a long way to determine what will happen next. Because most of those people we have already put in office, you can see for yourself how they are ruling and what they are doing. To a large extent, they don't care about the masses. What they really and sincerely care about is themselves. What do I do? What do I bring to, not what I bring to the table? How do I sort out the problem, in my state? No. It's how do I amass more wealth for myself? What do I need to do? What else do I, those are the things that they calm themselves with. Okay, these are the things that becloud their thoughts and judgment. And at the end of the day, Nigerians are left in a place of despair. Okay, so what they do mostly is how they can, better, much more, do things for themselves. And this is what happens, and this is what continues to happen. And at the end of the day, the masses are left hang and drying because we picked the wrong set of people for leaders. Listen, Nigerians, the time to make the difference is now. It's about time we begin to make decisive decision on how to make things, we begin to make things more different from what we're currently seeing and experiencing. If anything is going to change, we have to work at it. And now the opportunity posed upon us is the time for election where we will choose, where you and I have to make that choice and pick, worthy candidates. Okay, worthy candidates that could potentially bring a lot of difference to this country, that could potentially bring influences, laws that could better the people rather than themselves. You see, so these are some of the things going on now. These are some of the things happening. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic day. From us is bye for now. Bye. Have a good day. Bye. Remember, you have a voice. Speak out.